As the temperature rises, you will start to see a lot more people and boats out on the water. And with all the summertime fun there is to be had, there's always a risk of serious accidents. Today we have David Green from Green & Phillips here to talk to us about the safety on the water. David, you've talked about a lot of accidents that happen to be on the road, but what should people be on the lookout for when they're enjoying the water?
You know, there are so many opportunities to be injured on the water. It's such a great time, but you've really got to be careful. There are people drinking, there are people not paying attention. You really need to be aware of your surroundings and be careful when you're on the water.
If someone is injured in an accident involving a boat or other water vessels, what should they do?
Very simply, make sure you call 911. The Water Patrol will come, they will do a report, they will then direct you to get you the care you need and get you taken care of. So first of all, make the phone call. Second of all, seek treatment. Thirdly, talk to a lawyer that handles boating cases because boating cases are different.
Right, and then what recourse does an injured party have if they're injured in a boating accident?
Well, very similar to what you would have if you're involved in a car accident, but it can be different because a boating accident can be limited in certain ways if your lawyer doesn't do things in the right order or the right process. And so it's very important to sit down with a lawyer who's handled this type of case before, that knows the rules, so that you can be your value can be maximized with your case.
Right, and what are some situations where the driver of the boat is liable for your injuries?
Well, you know, if they're driving while they're drunk, we had a case many years ago in Orange Beach where a guy was drunk operating a vehicle or a vessel, and our guy had a very bad broken leg. He was under the influence of alcohol and possibly drugs, and that is a very big problem in our society. We see this, you know, maybe a wave runner, someone's operating a wave runner while they're high on something. You really need to make sure if you're injured, you talk to a lawyer to make sure you maximize your care.
Of course, and are there any upfront costs to the victim of a boating accident to hire a lawyer?
There's never a charge at Green & Phillips. We're all contingency based, which means we only get paid if we receive money for you.
David, if any one of our viewers has any further questions, how can they contact you?
Very simply, 51 North Florida Street, where all the construction's going on, or 300-2000.
David, thank you.
Thanks for inviting me over.